Council meetings are long and boring. Wouldn't it be great if they were short and unboring? This is why I have invented the 5-minute meeting. All right. Ashland City Council meeting of March 16th starts with this one. She apologized for getting caught talking about budget committee appointees with former councilors, I believe. The sorry I got caught is always a great apology, right? So that happened. And then this one says, hey, April 7th is Arbor Day and all citizens should plant trees. And then the Tree Commission, oh yeah, things have changed because of COVID, they said. And but they had about the same number of tree removals as other years. They didn't have Earth Day or Arbor Day or anything. And Ashland's recertified as a Tree City USA. Pa-pow! And then a tree plotting index is being started online to plot all of the city trees. And Tree of the Year voting is online now at the city website somewhere. And then state of emergency declaration. The city guy says, let's extend it for 2 months, let's say, instead of 1 month. And this guy goes, hey, what happened? It was always 1 month. Why is it 2 months now? And the city guy goes, well, the state looks like they're going to do some kind of announcement in 2 months, so we're just trying to, line up with that thing. And then public forum. Oh, but the Lawyers for Justice lady, she came, of course, and she said all Juneteenth, MLK Day, Black Lives Matter, Railroad Park projects should be a city, a public, and private cooperation thing. All right. And then the city manager's report. Well, he said the wildfire forum was a success, and the video is posted on the website. Is it impossible to find? Of course it is. Then the city website is accepting budget suggestions, and the Parks and Rec senior vaccine event was successful, and the Harding parking structure now accepts payments on a phone app. And in the fall, there will be a new special survey of some sort. And then the consent agenda. Oh, items 1, 2, 4, and 6 were pulled. Of course, then 3 and 5, whatever they were approved. Now back to the other items. Let's go. Nope. This guy goes, no. He said, you can't do these items now. And this one says, well, that's the way we've always done it. I'm talking about it. And then the city attorney goes, yeah, we have always done it that way. So the mayor can kind of decide to do that whenever she wants. And she goes, okay, so I decided to do that. So back to the items. And then, so we go back to, she goes, hey, item 1. This one says, hey, item 1. It's about approving $107,000 for the design of the new East Main Park, which is off of East Main between Clay and Tolman Creek, kind of a thing. And she goes, hey, how much is that going to end up costing us? And the parks director said, well, we're going to do it anyway. Your vote's really kind of a formality, really. We have all the money in our budget, so it's just going to happen. And then this guy goes, so what's the time frame for that? And the parks director goes, well, we're going to design it probably 2021, and so maybe we'll build it in 2022. It's kind of dismissive of the whole council. All approved though. And then some discussion about letting city workers roll over vacation time. This is mostly for the city manager. He's apparently amassed quite a bit. All approved. And then unfinished business. The Citizens Budget Committee, remember that kerfuffle last meeting? Well, 2 of those appliers got 5 votes, so they're already in. And so for the third person, big vote, waited time, Eleanor Alphonse, I didn't really write it down too clearly, wins the 3rd spot. Congratulations. And then, hey, remember when the council voted to pay Peckham and McKinney to search for our new city manager? Oy, that went through. And then, they bailed. Peckham and McKinney said, did they say Ashland is so high maintenance? What were we thinking? We're out of here? I'm guessing that's what it was. But, so we have a new company, and they're searching for our new city manager, and good luck to us. And then the CIP, the Capital Improvement Plan. Oh, this was the big one tonight. Public Works guy gave an overview of the next 20 years of all the big sewer, water, street, and city construction projects the city wants to do, and their expected costs and their ideas for the funding. We also have a shorter 6-year overview and an even shorter 2-year overview that would go straight to the Budget Committee for consideration. So that's the CIP. And so every building project from every city department. So like the repave of Hershey Street, that was one of those, and the water line repair on Oak Street, and the upcoming repair of Pioneer Hall, big stuff like that. Those are the projects we're talking about. And then apparently the Transportation Commission chimed in on a lot of the street stuff, so said Public Works. And then there's supposedly interactive maps with lots of timeline and cost information about every single project. But I looked on the website for about 10 minutes and I couldn't find it. Shocker, right? And then they casually mentioned that the tap pipe was being moved somewhere sometime. So will there be an interruption in service this fall during our drought? There was no time to talk about that. Back to the big report. So everyone in this meeting says the word debt service instrument. That is, instead of saying take out of loan, because apparently it doesn't sound as pathetic, but take out a loan. So that's language that's tossed around a lot. And then the public works guy loves to say this: facilitate this and moving forward. That he loves to say facilitate and moving forward. That was said a lot. And then this one says, hey, of these many projects, are they up separately for discussion and approval later if we approve this 20-year project thing? And the city guy goes, oh yeah, all these projects need many approvals down the line. And this guy goes, so just to be clear, so approved projects can be easily canceled, right? Like let's say, the Ashland Canal project. People just said, we don't like this, and the city easily said, oh, we hear you, no problem, let's cancel that. And the city guy goes, oh yeah, exactly, yeah, of course, that's exactly how it's going to go. And this guy fought to pipe that canal for more than 2 years against hundreds of citizens, and now implies that he's totally cool with that project being canceled. Mother trucker. And then this guy says, he goes, hey, all these projects dumped at once isn't helpful. I want prioritization. You don't live in Ashland, he's saying, the public works guy, so you don't understand how all these projects will raise fees and taxes over the years and won't affect you, so you don't care as much. I will not vote for this CIP project, and that's the deal. And then the city manager said, well, wherever we live, all staff is always looking to keep rates down. And then this guy goes, public works guy is awesome, by the way, and this guy, he is uncool, and he's super uncool for saying that you might not be cool. And then this one says, where is she? Oh, there it is. She says, all projects aren't great, but approving this plan make grants and loans easier to get. So I'm on board with that idea. And then she says, hey, Mayor, what's your position on this? Tell us now, and don't just post it on social media later. And so this one says, well, this is a council vote. I speak on social media when I want and in council meetings when I want, so I'm against the fee increases, but this is your vote. And so this one says, where is she? This one, she goes, hey, I move to approve the CIP. I think that's the 20-year, 6-year, and the 2-year plan all at once, I think, pretty sure. Knowing that we can change any specific projects anytime as they come up so easily. Believing in the system is so adorable, isn't it? Well, that was approved 4-2. Who did not approve? These two were like, nah, no, thumbs down. But it's still approved. So there you go. End of meeting. You're welcome.